Hello, welcome to my channel, the channel of love, freedom, and magic. And today I'm going to explain a concept that I've been living off for the past 3 years and a half. I live from this law, and that is the law of attraction. And today I'm going to teach you how the law of attraction works and how you can start using it in your life. So I've been connecting here in Barcelona with several girls on just to get to know each other. But one of the topics that they bring up is the law of attraction, if it works, if it doesn't. And they kind of do think it works and they have some evidence. But I'm going to tell you from my teachings, my perspective, the way that I learned it and how I live it, because I literally live off the law of attraction. So I'm Maria Guerrero. I'm a self-love coach and manifestation coach, and I help ambitious entrepreneur women manifest the life of their dreams while they work on themselves, while they love themselves. Okay, so what is the law of attraction? Does the law of attraction really, really work, or is it just a taboo, or is it luck, right? How are you gonna know? So when I discovered the law of attraction was in 2018 when I was still in my corporate job and I really, really hated my life. So when I practiced self-love and I was healing myself and doing stuff for myself for once in my adult life, I discovered that the way I was looking at things, because I was changing my mindset, I was changing the way I was speaking to myself, treating myself. I saw that it was also changing the people outside of me. It was also changing my work environment. My manager was a really mean person. She was a bully. She was really, really insecure. And she gained confidence. She gained status by making herself look better than the others, right? And I was like the newbie, right? So she kind of bullied me. And I grew a lot of resentment towards her. Like I hated my life so much. It's like I woke up to be in a place where someone treated me badly. I would go home exhausted and just repeat the same thing. So when I first tried and truly believed that the law of attraction worked was when I tried it with her. So I visualized, I affirmed how I wanted to be treated, and I did my inner healing, right? So there's another video called How I Changed My Job with Ho'oponopono, which I'll link it in the video in the description below, which is another way of attracting, right? By removing blockages, by removing limiting beliefs. But today I'm going to talk about the law of attraction, like just attracting with your mind, right? With your body. So that's the first time that I actually started to believe truly in the law of attraction. It's like, wow, like this woman who's been treating me badly for the last year suddenly changed, started to treat me kind and good. Then I started to experiment more. It's like I started to visualize that I was just an amazing person at the company, that I was extremely valuable. So I use my words. So how do we manifest? How does the law of attraction work? It works through our mind, through our thoughts, through our emotions. So whatever you think will happen. Whatever you feel will happen. You will experience in your 3D reality. That's the law of attraction, right? You attract what you believe, what you think, what you are. So in this corporate job, it's like, how can you change a corporate, like 1 out of 300 people? How can you, one tiny little person, just change the whole thing, right? And that is because you are a creator, right? So let me tell you another example. So in this corporate job, things just started to shift really, really quickly in my job, right? At this corporate job in Kansas City. And I started to just play with my mind. I'm like, I'm an amazing employee, right? Like I'm extremely valuable, because I felt so invaluable, so incompetent. I felt so bad about myself. And I started to change how I think. I'm like, I'm valuable. I'm very valuable. I'm very important. I'm competent, right? And so literally 1 week I got invited out of the 100 people in that company. I I got about five from the five out of the 100. I was one of the five got invited to go to this event called Toastmasters. And Toastmasters is about public speaking. It's about being a leader through public speaking. And it's a really, really great program. So I was one of them. So I guess they saw potential in me of being a leader. But in reality, you see, I manifested it because I was already affirming to be a leader. I was already affirming that I'm valuable, that I'm competent. And so it's like, Maria, would you like to be in this program? I'm like, yes. So once a week, we would go, me and the other employees, we would drive like 5 minutes to the engineering company where they held the Toastmasters. And then it was like a bunch of people who were really bad at public speaking, who had a lot of nerves, who had stress, anxiety, who were just not good public speakers. And I was one of them, of course. I mean, I was good in front of one person, but like when I was in front of a lot, I wasn't good. So there I was taught how to speak, how to hold my posture, what words to say, the pauses, how to move. I literally within like, I think 5 months or so, I learned, and we did a lot of improvisation. Long story short, that prepared me to this version that I was already speaking, right? And I just became very valuable in the company. Then all of a sudden, this company started to do these design competitions, and I accelerated. I did so well on them, and I applied, and I was becoming even more valuable, right? So that wasn't a coincidence. I wasn't getting lucky. I wasn't just being amazing. My life wasn't just amazing. I was attracting it, right? Because I started to think differently. So I experimented and manifested a lot of things in this really, really fixed environment that supposedly you can't do anything, right? You don't have control, right? There's nothing you can do, right? But you can. Actually, there's a ton you can do in a stuck corporate job, in a stuck family, in a stuck relationship, in a stuck city, in the COVID. You are never ever trapped unless you believe you're trapped. But what you can change is in here, in here. This is what you can start changing, and seriously, the outside reality will match it. So another example that where I used the law of attraction all the time, but I'm giving you really, really hard, almost impossible examples that is like that proves that the law of attraction does work. Like for example, yesterday, I wanted to meet with friends. I wanted to start making friends because I've been traveling. I've been really focusing on my stuff, my business, my coaching, my sacred geometry, like my stuff. I really needed time alone, and I've been alone. Well, my partner is part of my aloneness, right? Because he's me, I'm him. But like I haven't really socialized because I've been moving so much. I've been a nomad for the past since 2019. And I needed this time to just move, explore, be free. But this month, I wanted to start having some friends, planting some roots. So I downloaded this app that literally you can just meet with anyone at any time. And it's an app to find friends or to connect with travelers, really. And I literally yesterday, it's like, it was so cool to just meet with someone today, right? And literally in the app, someone matched me. Like I've been connecting with a lot of girls there, but like none of them, we haven't really like talked about meeting yet. We haven't really like done the connection in person yet. But yesterday when I had that thought, the girl we matched, and she's like, hey, like, would you like to meet? I'm like, yeah, where are you? She's like, I'm next to the Familia Sagrada, where are you? And I was like 30 minutes away. We were like far. So she's like, well, can we meet halfway? Do you know of a place halfway? I'm like, no, I'll research. And we were like that for like 40 minutes or an hour, just trying to figure out, because she was going to leave to Mallorca, like within 4 hours, right? She was going to leave Barcelona. So I'm like, yeah, there's a cafe here. Long story short, we did meet within an hour. We had a good time. We had a nice time. I got to learn a lot from her. Um, and it was fun. It was a cool experience. See, and it was really easy. A lot of people, they make it so difficult when they don't know the law of attraction, that you can just really ask for what you want and the universe will bring it to you. And today also I wanted, well, I didn't want to do it today, but like 1 week ago or less, I really wanted to hang out with someone who was artistic, who was down to earth, who was chill, who was into art, who was like kind of like me, right? Like very athletic, artistic. And I did connect with someone through another social media, um, like 4 days ago, and today we're going to paint clothes. We're going to paint clothes. Like I'm going to go get some old jeans. We're gonna paint them. We're gonna have fun. It's going to be a chill time. And that was another manifestation. It's like, man, I really want to have. I want to meet a girl like this. I want to do this, and boom, it happened. So I do it all the time, all the time. My life is based out of the law of attraction. I live from the law of attraction. Whatever I do that's important and that is not, I think before what's the outcome that I want, right? Without being attached. That's another video, not being attached. Took me like a year to stop being attached to what I wanted. But yeah, that's basically the law of attraction. What you think, you will get. So it's better to use your mind as a tool instead of worrying. A lot of people, they can't even control their mind. They're just worrying, expecting the worst, worrying. It's like that's such a waste of time, such a waste of energy, when you could be creating something beautiful with your mind, when you could be expecting the best magic. Expect the magic. Like I'm 31, and I know there's girls who have beliefs like it's so hard to have friends at the age of 30 or past the age of whatever. So hard, so hard. But you're manifesting that. You are attracting hard friendships. And I don't have that belief, and I don't want to have it. And I feed my mind thoughts that I do want to live, right? I want to experience. But you have to be very conscious. You have to practice a lot. You have to spend a lot of time with yourself, right? Not depending on others to tell you if it's right or wrong, right or wrong. You have to play, you have to experiment, you have to be an observer of life. It's like, okay, what was I thinking before this happened? What was I thinking before this? Like, I wonder what I believe for this to happen in my life, right? So law of attraction is really simple, but it takes a lot of practice, a lot of time to be the creator, to go back to be that creator instead of a victim. It's like, why is everyone mean? Why is this happening to me? It's like, no, just take ownership of your thoughts, of your emotions, and trust me, you will create. You will be the artist of your life. You will create a masterpiece. And yes, that is the law of attraction. That's how it works. A little kid does it all the time. There's no rocket science. I mean, there's obviously you can always explain things from different perspectives, but I like to be practical because I like to give people easy tools to use so they can understand them and use it immediately, right? So think what you want to experience. Don't think about the how. Remember, the how is not your problem. The universe will do the how. Like I didn't know how I was going to meet today's girl, right? Like I didn't know how. I'm like, where can I find her, right? I wasn't looking for her. I wasn't trying to figure out where, when, what age. Like, what if she's not in Barcelona? What if she's in LA? No, it's like, no, this is what I want. I really want to have this experience. Then I let it go. Then the universe brought it to me within a couple days. It's that simple. And life can really be this magical, guys. Okay, well, this was the lesson for today. Like, this is a law of attraction and you can use it. It's always there for you to use it. You don't have to have a big excuse. You don't have to do it all alone. You can do it with the help of the universe. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to finish the session here. Let me know if this helped you. Let me know in the comments if you liked the lesson from today. Let me know what other videos you want me to do because I'm really passionate about this. If you're in Barcelona, let me know. Let's meet up. I would love to meet like-minded women and people. And yeah, much love to you guys. Until next time.